Today we'll learn how to create custom actions in Embed Workflow. But first, what is an action? An action is something that happens when a workflow runs. Think of it as a pre-configured API call that your users can customize through a simple form interface. Actions can do things like sending messages, creating records, or updating data in your systems. The power of actions is that they abstract away the complexity of API calls, making it easy for your users to automate tasks without needing to understand the technical details. Let's create a new action. First, log in into your Embed Workflow account, click Actions in the top menu, and click New Action. The Action Builder has two main sections, Settings and Action Form. Let's start with Settings. In Settings, we'll configure the API details for our Slack integration. Let's name our action Send Slack Message. We're going to select an icon that represents our action. Now for the API configuration, let's set up the URL. Let's add the required headers, authorization. Here you can add your Slack token directly, or you can set the token to be a dynamic variable like this one, or even a sensitive variable like this one, if your users require different tokens. Now let's set up the parameters.
The first one is going to be channel. That is where we are going to send the message in Slack. And the second one will be the parameter message. That is going to be the body of the message that we're going to send. As you can see, we are using placeholders. These placeholders will be connected to our action form. Once our action settings are ready, we can move on to the action form.
Let's add a channel field. Click Add New. We are going to select the type select, so we have multiple options. We are going to name it channel. And here in the options, we are going to set some general, random, and announcements. Okay, now that we have set up our options, we can save this one. We are going to add a new one for our message field. This will be a long text type and it's going to be called message. It's also going to be required and we're going to save it. Now that we have set up our action form, you can take a look on how it will look like in the builder with the channel and message fields that we built. Now let's publish this action and click again publish. This Slack message action is just one example. You can create actions for any API, giving your users the power to automate their workflow in ways that make sense for your applications. Actions transform complex API calls into user-friendly forms, making automation accessible to everyone.